Hey there, Pocket Coaching crew. Today I want to talk about a sensitive subject, and we're going to throw down a little truth bombs, if you will, in the ring of sales versus marketing. So here's the scene. Probably many of you can resonate with this. An attorney pulls up the monthly report and says, "Awesome! We got 114 leads from marketing this month and only $45 a lead." Hold up. Let's pump the brakes, because if your sales team is actually part of the marketing team, this means intake, client service coordinators like they should be, they're going to call BS on that lead count really quick. Here's the real deal. Yes, 114 people clicked on your meta ad and landed on your landing page, but how many of them actually gave you their name, email, phone number? Newsflash. A click is not a lead. A visit is not a conversion. A form filled out with no contact information is not a lead. So when we started digging into this, here's what we really found. Of those 114 leads, only 11 actually became what we define as a real lead. They submitted their full contact info and hit submit. Of those 11 that hit submit, 7 were spam. Yep. Fake names, wrong numbers, bogus emails, not avatar clients. So now let's do some real math. That's 4 actual leads from 14 ad clicks, which means your cost per lead isn't $45. It is $264. Boom. There's the truth that only sales sees, and you want to make certain that sales talks to marketing. They're in your weekly marketing meeting, because marketing's job is to drive traffic. Sales' job is to qualify that traffic. So what's the fix? Align your sales and marketing. Get them in the same room, looking at the same data, speaking the same language. You don't know, attorney, if you were, you'd be a CMO or have a marketing degree. But we want to stop celebrating vanity metrics. Start focusing on pipeline quality leads, the kind that actually show up, book consults, and pay retainers. And also pay attention to the data and metrics of what's not working. The ads were working. We know that 114 leads is not bad for the click-through rate to the landing page, getting them to that landing page. Of the people that landed on the landing page, we only had 11 opt-ins. We know the landing page sucks. Ads working, landing page sucks because nobody opted in. Now it goes back to marketing. Marketing wouldn't know that. It looks pretty. It says the right thing. You as the attorney, love it. It looks great. Those are my words. That's how I talk. That's what we say to our avatar client. But sales needs to give the metrics and the numbers. And when I say sales, your director of first impressions is your sales. Your receptionist is your sales. Your intake, your client service coordinator. They're not just the admin, just the receptionist. Fill in the words. So we want to start focusing on pipeline quality leads, the kind that convert. That's how you stop burning your budget, stop the feud, the knuckle throwing between sales and marketing, and start building a firm that actually scales. So sales versus marketing, it shouldn't be a competition. It shouldn't be who's right, who's wrong. It's a collaboration. Marketing's delighted when sales gives them the data and the metrics. The landing page sucks. This is why it's not converting. They're like, cool. They don't take it personal. They're like, you don't know anything about marketing or landing pages or fun. No, none of that emotion gobbledygook. It is about great. The numbers don't lie. Let us go back and work on that. And let's see if we can get our conversions, opt-ins increasing. And we'll keep looking at it every single week, every single month until it converts. And then when everyone works together, everybody wins. So send us your reporting if you need help deciphering all of this voodoo language. Lean on us. Get your team in Law Firm Admin Bootcamp so we can train them the metrics that they should be looking at to increase your bottom line.
I'm so tired of micromanaging. How do I train, manage, and lead? I can't find time to be visionary. Head down in the